I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all always out there talking about y'all always out there no. I was just sitting here thinking about the choking and the rolling and the tucking. And I was thinking about how people maybe don't notice, like, where is that from and what is it really, what is it really like? Why is it happening like that in the first place? I don't know why it's happening overall, but I'm gonna just guess this, but I think I know for a fact, but I'm gonna guess it. Them people like gods on the other side. Cause it's like they two go eat. I'm talking about it might. That's why I say it ain't for everybody. It's probably just for royalty people or somebody that's special here or something, a high vibrational being or something. But the two, if they got different ship gears in it, if their stuff adjusts to the woman, they royalty. I think that's how it is. They royalty. But anyway, so on a norm for a person like that, it goes to shy mode. It sleeps. It goes to shy mode and it sleeps. And that's why it looked the way it looked. But in the spiritual realm, it's tied down like by some chains. Because in the spiritual realm, it's the opposite of what it is here. And so in the spiritual realm, it's magnificent in the spiritual realm, and they got it bind the women. I think the women that belong to these kings or gods or whatever, they bind them when they send them over here. It's like an opportunity to. It ain't as serious as we are about it over here at all. It's like it's an opportunity for the God to be in a low state, a low situation, like, so that's why I tell folk, when you finna have to get rid of, if you get in a bad situation where you have to get rid of your flame, you might want to think about it. When you get in a situation where you might not got to get rid of your flame, you might want to think about it. There's other ways to do it. You could just there's other ways to do it. You could just there's other ways to do it. You can just wait. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna, man, I hate to talk like this. It's gonna absorb your flame. That don't mean she's gonna die or nothing. It just means like over time, she might have punctures and all this. She could be on the other side of the world and she might be doing something and it might be damaging you. Well, over time they'll block it and cut it off and do something, and she, depending on which one of y'all finna leave here first, it'll start going back into that person or something like that. It's something like that right there. And start going back into this person. And and I'm finna get ready to get off here, y'all. I'm finna get ready to shut this site down. But I wanted to say a few things before I do. But you know what I'm saying? Because I know that y'all just ain't educated, and it was just so much on going. Well, this is a movie. My issue ain't like that. My situation straight. I ain't never had no problem. I ain't never think it was that serious until I seen how y'all. It was like everybody going to the cabin, everybody going to the cabinet, and the cabinet, whatever. I'm like, it's like y'all getting sick though. It's like you're getting sick, and it ain't, obviously it ain't doing good for you, you know. And it's like, why do you avoid it though? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you avoiding interactions with an opportunity with a flame or a twin or a high priest or a high priestess? and just putting yourself through that right there. Couldn't you just go see the high priest or high priest and then go over there? I mean, I was like, it was just weird to think. I thought it was kind of weird. But I ain't never known that kind of stuff. I ain't never had them problems. I was always good. But when I got in this situation, I seen how everybody going to the cabinets, going to this hug rim. I'm hoping it's just for the movie. And I was like, somebody got to educate these people, bro. So anyway, when it get down to Raw, that's why in China, like I said, this is the youngest country in the world. We think we know more than the oldest. In other older countries, they look for that person. But that person got to go through some kind of process of weights or something. But not like this. Not like that. That's something we investigate. That test that we investigate. Not like that. It's another way that I can't talk about online. It's a more you got a partner. You know what I'm saying? It's a partner with you. It ain't no by yourself. It ain't no trying to get rid of Jesus. I think actually that's one way to crack a seal. Get rid of the ways Jesus taught and make it legal to fornicate, make it legal to all the 10 Commandments, make them legal again. I think that's another way to crack a seal, I think. So that's what we was investigating. That's why I said I wasn't gonna do it like that anyway. But but I noticed the IQ. I noticed y'all minds ain't right or something. Like all men. Now that might be something. You know, it might be different for all men, but for royalty men, that man changes according to that person. I know y'all got these videos because I was utilizing somebody that they call Carrot, and that's why they call her Carrot, because mine's adjusted to exactly a carrot. It looked like a carrot. You know what I'm saying? Like it adjusts. I thought all men were like that. You adjust to the woman. Mine's always been like that. When a woman finna come to me, mine finna adjust with her. Mine's always been like that. I thought everybody was like that, and then when it ain't like that, it goes to sleep. It's in shy mode. Or you can scare it. Watch this. It's gonna blow your mind. You get out there and you work out. Most of the athletes gonna understand this. You work out, it start to, you know, it start to get shy. That's what that is, get shy. All right. Now let's say you fighting and you finna get in a fight, boxing match. Now y'all gonna be like, it's your first boxing match, or you finna box with somebody you know you uncomfortable about. It's gonna get shy. It gets scared. It gets shy. It's got its own spiritual realm. It's got its own feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? It gets shy because you letting out your B side. You letting out your emissions. You letting out your darkness. You finna get ready to fight. You pumping up. All right. Let's say you get into an argument. You get amped up. It gets shy. Same thing. And it's like, y'all, I thought everybody knew this. Y'all been running around. I want my people to sit down, bro. Y'all running around. Y'all looking at like fools and embarrassing yourself. You making jokes about all this stuff. Man, everybody knows that people like that are probably a god somewhere in another world. And you know, and in the spiritual realm, it's not that serious. They actually chained up and binded by either they lovers or something. And it's got these it's like these chains is on their sack, and it causes tension. You know what I'm saying? And the more they achieve in a certain way in this world, which is elevating, the more the chains is released and the tension is released. Man, I thought y'all knew this. I thought y'all knew this, bro. You learned stuff like this in high school. Cause they were doing a study on foreigners and talking about who had the out of all the masculines of all nationality, who had the greatest foreheads. And they really couldn't. They would automatically, everybody said blacks, of course, but scientifically it really wasn't like that. And we did a study on some of this stuff. And over time, I just started putting a lot of stuff together. And I was like, oh, okay, this is how all this works. But y'all are so wrong in so many ways, bro. And then on top of that, you got magic. I mean, how you think they know how to throw magic? They know how to throw magic because they know the spiritual realm. How would they know to throw magic on tension to make tension do it if they ain't had a near-death experience, went to hell, been to hell, or something like that, or heaven, or remember their past life or something? How do they know? Because that's tension. How would they know that's tension come from that? If you add tension to it, it's going to make it worse. But either way it go, if it's royalty or somebody of royalty, it's going to adjust to the female. That's why when I was trying, that's why when y'all kept saying, do the test, and it's going to get you out there, but the wait, I wasn't going to pass the test not utilizing that float I was using, because there's something up with her ribbon. You know what I'm saying? Her ribbon, I adjusted to that float ribbon. So if I really wanted to pass the test, I would have just left her. I know she was good, you know. She ain't nothing. I guess most men probably in reality, will leave her because they'll notice that. And like I said, their mamas and stuff probably say, leave that girl because she doing magic on you. But to me, it ain't magic. I don't feel no magic. It could be, but it ain't always magic. It's their ribbon. You know what I'm saying? So if you really care for somebody, you wouldn't leave them for that. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to adjust it to it. That's the way she good with. If that's what she good with, that's what she good with. Y'all female gotta leave each other alone, bro. They like, a female like what she likes. And a female ain't gonna always like what everybody else like. You want a whole chair inside you. She just, you know, she comfortable with what she got. It don't even take all that scientifically anyway. If you get into gynecologists, it don't take nowhere near that anyway. So leave her, you know, why would you leave somebody? Why would you leave somebody for that? And I'm pretty sure a lot of men done left her because of that. Because it's gonna adjust. And this might work for all men, you just never noticed it. You know what I'm saying? If you automatically born with a lot of weight, because it's weight and it's weight and it's got to do with weight, the wall, the sack, and the lift. It's like a bunch of different in that area. And some men born with the weight, it's a lot of weight down there. And it's heat, really. It's heat, weight and heat down there. And that's all it is. It's very spiritual. It's very spiritual, you know what I'm saying? So, and God forbid if you got a flame that know how to use it and know how to work it like mine. Oh my God. That's awful. If she know her gifts and she know how to use it, she'll just make your life a living hell. She'll make your life a living hell on purpose. Oh, it's awful. And she got a gift and she know how to use it, you know. But that's why she always in my way. But you know, she my little dark chicken butt. My little devil booty. I don't care nothing about it, bro. It don't bother me. She, you know, you gotta love your flames and your twin no matter what. Don't even worry about all that. I'm telling y'all need to get out of y'all emotions about that, though. Y'all just embarrassing yourself. Y'all made some comment views about stuff like that. Y'all are, them people are gods over there. You'll get attacked by their ancestors. They'll make your life a living hell. Now, I mean, you can do the jokes, but their ancestors gonna attack you. My ancestor will attack you just for doing something to me. Like somebody named Max. And he probably a good dude, but whatever you've been doing, they finna bind you, whoever you are. They finna clean you up. You know what I'm saying, bro? They're like, y'all gotta relearn. And this, listen, I wanna tell everybody something out there, because I don't think y'all getting it. It don't matter, though, because I wanna talk to the one that's swapping my energy up. In this situation, youngins out there, cousins, nephews, and all that. You gonna have to learn. This is what we want you to learn. We want you to learn energy and who not to disrespect, and I'm one of them. And you finna all get it. And you finna all get it. You shouldn't have been abusing the shit the whole time when we was all together and we was dealing with each other. You thought you were better than somebody because the family can get together. Don't pay no attention to him. Don't talk to him. Don't worry about him and all that programming, slavery stuff. Government, organization, slave programming. That's all that is. Now, I ain't talking about racism, as in racism bothers me. I'm talking about some old racism that we haven't let go of. That's what I'm talking about. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, when it comes down to that department, and that's like I said, when other older countries, they look for these babies. Oh yeah, we want that baby, because them babies are blessings to the family. Them babies are capable of giving families 70 to 80 years, 90 years lifespans. You know what I'm saying? Good fortune, good luck, and good karma. That's why when you got a family that abuse it like mine, they try to trap you. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, because as soon as you leave, buzzards will take over the birds, and it won't be no more birds. It'll be buzzards and crows everywhere, like birds in the sky. So they done did all that evil, and it's just that light being that's keeping everything balanced. And they still attacking it, because they don't want to keep attacking it, but they've been attacking it for so long they stuck attacking it, because it's energy. And they know that by the time they realize it was too late. They're like people in my community that might be stealing my lectures and giving it to other preachers and think nobody know about it and acting like you mean. But you need to worry about your home, because you finna get some changes in your home. And you stay close to me. But anyway, you should have quit acting like a little girl, bro. You got your own life. You got your own family. You should have been paying attention to that. Anyway, you pay attention to somebody else's home, somebody else is gonna pay attention to your home. But anyway, what was I gonna say? That's the way it is. That's what we learning. Do unto others you want done to yourself. And don't remove the speck out of somebody else's eye when you can't see the plank in your own eye. And no energy. Because that's what it is. It's like they sleep. I don't know about for all men. I heard somebody say, oh, it's still bad. Yeah, well, you ain't talking about royalty, though. We talking about royalty, baby. We talking about real deal stuff. People that really got the organs. People that really got the slayer body. It adjusts. Ain't nothing fake about us. We talking about real royalty. This is what when royalty say we royalty because we rich and look at us. Well, we can say we royalty. Watch these powers we got that most humans ain't got. Watch what we can do. That's what we talking about. So anyway, back like I was saying, it adjusts to the woman ribbon. And most of the guys, if most men are heavy, then you probably notice it too. Just change. You might get a hook. You might get it might deform in some kind of way, or look reformed in some kind of way. That's because of the person you with. Like I said, it's a girl. Her nickname Carrot, and you transform into a carrot, bro. I thought she had a gene on us. I thought it was eating on me, but it's a carrot. Now watch this. If you go and run your mouth about a royalty, you go and run your mouth about one, running your mouth, like these little comedy jokes. When it recedes, I think that's the word. When it goes in, it start eating as well, and it come back, and you a lack. Cause it's royalty. They're like a god or something on the other side. I thought everybody knew that though, man. And I'm down when I see it and I see all these people got derailed from their own flames and twins, and I'm like, is something wrong with them? Like, if you a flame or a twin, you know what I'm saying? Then you high priest and high priestess, you finna meet a flame, you finna meet an angel. You didn't know that? That's how I knew everybody was looking for y'all was really out here looking for wings. Y'all was really looking for wings and horns, bro. Y'all got chill, bro. I thought y'all was joking. Everybody know a lot of stuff is written so it can bring us towards reading it. That ain't how it really is. God made man in his image. Y'all out here really looking, it's probably like that in the other world, but not here. Y'all looking for wings. Y'all looking for wings. Man, y'all looking for wings, dog. And horns. And they got boxes out here. Bottles. The elite, go add. Y'all ain't got no elite friends out there? Hell, I don't got no elite friend, but I know the elite know this. I got elite friends, I just ain't met them. Elites know about the boxes and the bottles. This is the guy box, this is the Beast box, this is Michael box, Jesus box. Ain't no, where the wings at? Y'all gotta chill out, boy, y'all gotta chill, bro. The stupidity is unreal. Then you got these card readers telling these stories. Oh, if you stuck in the devil, if you stuck and you like me and you a slayer and turn meaning you got them damn God organs in you, you gonna be in a box and you gonna be stuck. They can only move you from one box to another. I gotta piss my hair, bro. Bro, y'all gotta chill with all that. You can't be no reader talking like that. I'm warning y'all, everybody better get together, come together like butt cheeks and become the shit. And get rid of some of this old stuff y'all been doing because it's trash now. Garbage. Start over. Go back to your roots. Go back and get your gifts back. You probably been participating in this old demonic dark stuff and been losing your gifts. And you looking in the box and the bottle, stealing from the ones who actually are born with the gifts. But anyway, like I said, y'all better learn, so I'm finna get ready to slide on up off here. I'm gonna keep cutting it off, because I think I heard him in the Astro where if he cut it off and leave it off so many times and then leave it off on the weekend, we're gonna have to drop him off. If I'm even on here at all. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Get them to drop me off and throw my ass back in the wolves. Back out there to the wolves. So, but listen what I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all better get this while you can get it. Because I just got too many doppelgangers, got too many people copying me. I got just too much of that. And then these people are not right. They lead all these people to them, good people to them, and they contaminate them. So I'm going to have to just stop everything.